is a very typical thing that happens to loads of big important empires. Ibn Khaldun, the 14th century sociologist, Ibn Khaldun essentially said, okay, you have the first generation that are born in tough environments, a desert, mountainous area, etc. And because they're born in a tough environment, they have to have a tough mentality. They're most likely going to be martial people because you don't have land to do agriculture. You're most likely not going to have great educational institutions. So how are you going to make money? You're going to raid places. You're going to become mercenaries. You're going to do it through the power of the sword, so to speak. So then that first generation is very successful. They go capture a big urban center and they establish some sort of a state, an empire, etc. And then the second empire, the second generation, the second wave, let's say, is probably the most optimum because they were born and raised in the tough terrain, but then the city had a civilizing effect on them. You know, they had more access to more knowledge, more resources, different foods, different peoples they can interact with, and their mentality is some sort of a hybrid between the tough primal terrain that they were born in and this new metropolis that they can take advantage of, knowledge-wise, money-wise, etc. Then the next wave is a bad wave. The next wave is where the person that's born in the city is born into luxury, into opulence, and they don't internalize the lessons from their forefathers about what brought them to the dance, so to speak. Like, what was their success based on? Their success was based on a rugged, assertive, aggressive, domineering mentality. I'm going to go out and I'm going to conquer. They just like the nicer things in life.